Coding is not just for programmers, nor just to occur in an online environment. Mrs. Crafting's French as a second language class were looking at French coding language and how it can make an object move. Students were using paper coding blocks of information to create a script. Then they transferred that information into a coding application called the Tickle app. In this application, students were able to choose a specific Bluetooth-enabled device, use their created script, and then have the Bluetooth device, in this case, an Ollie, react to the script. The process of iterating, prototyping, and modifying allows students to see that learning is an ongoing process and that they may not always get the perfect reaction they were seeking. Coding can be used in any subject area and builds on a number of competencies such as critical thinking, collaboration, and problem solving.
Our green tower is this thing where plants grow on, and it's like this big tube that they grow on.
We need to continue to teach our kids that food comes from somewhere, so where is it coming from? And when they get older and they start making decisions in the grocery store and so on, we want them to know that in their choices they can pick things that are made in a factory or they can pick things that are grown naturally.
We're making wraps because we're gonna put the greens on them, and people have been eating them with greens and they say that they're really good.
New schools and visionary wellness centers don't get built unless you've established key relationships along the way. Through the great leadership of our board, Parkland School Division wanted to ensure that Prescott Learning Center was not just another new school built in a wave of new school builds desperately needed in our province. Our board recognized the opportunity to build a state-of-the-art facility that would not just be a place where learning happens. Thanks to carefully thought-out planning and design, this will be a place that enhances learning, that's flexible to adapt environments, and will be more conducive to 21st century learning. Today's modern classroom is not 4 or 5 rows of desks with a teacher giving a lecture at the front of a class using a smartboard as a glorified projector. This building will better equip us to achieve our 4 divisional goals of inclusive education, quality learning, a culture of wellness, and universal leadership. A new building like this can especially help out in these areas of inclusive education and quality learning and lead to our ultimate goal of student success and well-being. Some of the great quality learning opportunities will be directly correlated to the generous support and critical friend we found in Cisco Systems and Compugen. To sum it up, thanks to Cisco, we will have one of the best equipped schools in the province, if not the country, where our students and staff will be able to implement visionary technologies that make it possible for students and educators anywhere to do almost anything. Where the world opens up just got a lot easier.
An all-new episode of Dragon Tea. I'm Adrienne and this is Ella. Hi. We will be your host for this episode.
For today's episode, we have Jaden doing a Division 1 book review on a book called Little Puppy Lost. Now off to you, Jaden.
My name is Jaden, and today...
For me personally, I think that video conferencing is probably the most powerful technology tool I have. I think that anytime you have kids connect with other people outside of the classroom, it tells them that the work they does matter, and it makes it authentic and it makes it real. It gives them a real audience to put their work together for, as opposed to sticking something up on a bulletin board that nobody really goes back and looks at. But when you extend your classroom past the school walls, break down those walls, then kids are excited about their learning and it becomes authentic learning. And the motivation is there, and they learn so many more skills than they would just sitting in their desks doing their work.
We have decided that it's going to be incorporated in everything that we do. It's not an add-on, it's not an extra. It is just a tool and a feature to help us connect with other educators, with other classrooms, with other educational avenues outside of the walls that we have at the school. So we have connected with classrooms in Barrhead, in Edmonton, classrooms here in Parkland School Division that we've not had access to before, and shared the learning that's happening in our classroom and had our kids connect with other kids to gain different perspectives on different cultures and different areas around the world, and the different views from kids that they would never have really had the opportunity to speak to and learn from.
It was cool and weird at first, but then it kind of got used to it, and then it was like, whoa, it's like they were from a whole other world. It helps us learn because it can tell us things that we've never known, and it can show us things like what we just seen today. It could, like Google, it helps us find out things without doing all the extra work. It's just easier and way faster.
Parkland School Division, where the world opens up.